Hey, what's up? It's last minute betting, folks. And I had Mike here, and now he's gone. Welcome. It's always a fun time. Hey, there's Mike. Sign up. Click those links below for the best sports books in your state. Don't forget, fill out the form. If you're interested in making $2,500 plus per month, you may want a one-on-one tutorial. There's a form there to show you what you got to do, man, to get there, okay? And we got a best bet in the Pelicans versus Suns game. There's a link there too, baby. And the OddsJam Partner Program. Share that link with your friends. Get 20% of all the revenue that is generated. Wow, we made it all the way through that song, Mike. That was pretty cool. It went a da-da-da. And let's see, what else we got? Oh, yeah, you know what? Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget, live chat is available. We've already got one person in there. Noble got it official.
How we doing? Hey, we got a parlay. We're going to give out NBA same game parlay. You guys might want to share, let people know to get in here because we think it's a good one. We think it's going to hit. We're going to write it out.
Now it's should hit. It's only plus 310, folks, but hey, $10 gets you 31, right? Profit. 100 gets you 310. So there you go. All right. Really, there's not a whole lot going on right now as far as there's no games being played. I mean, we did have the Real Madrid game, Manchester United. Tim McIntyre, need to learn about the subscription. Hey, go on there and check that out. Chris, hold on, Quadrini. Bob, listen to your son or you will go broke. Hey, Chris, let me explain something to you, bud. I bet I make about 13 bets a day. Every single bet that I give out, I make. You want to see my NHL record? I mean, I've got over 600 games under my belt just this year and over, I don't know, probably 1,200 now. But I do listen to them sometimes. You got anything to say to that, Mike?
I mean, he's just calling it like it is, Bob. I mean, here's the bottom line. You've got not just me, you've had Randall and you've had Steve trying to get you to listen to them at times, and you're just too stubborn and hard-headed sometimes. But, hey, it is what it is, Bob. He listens enough to not go broke.
Here's the thing, okay? I can't bet on everything on a daily basis. I can only bet on what I can bet on, and I'm handicapping baseball and hockey on a daily basis. So, hey, give me a break, Chris. In Texas,
no,
but the asking price is crazy, $4,000 a month. Okay. I don't know what that means, but hey, contact at OddsJam.com if you have any questions, Tim. I appreciate you joining in there. But the subscription to the YouTube channel is absolutely 100% free. So there you go. All right, Mike, NFL draft. We've talked about it. It's coming upon us. Are you at all, concerned about, are there going to be surprises? Do you think there's going to be a lot of trades? What do you think?
Well, I mean, that
Jordan,
a lot of times these NFL drafts don't end up going how we think they're going to go. There ends up being something that throws things off a lot of times. So, yeah, I always expect the unexpected, if you will.
Was this Big Brother?
Yeah, it's like Big Brother. Expect the unexpected, right? I mean, sometimes they go kind of how you figure. You just never know. I think this one, just because I don't think that the quarterback play is that well, I think that you'll see teams, because it is a deep draft, I believe. So I think you'll see teams kind of stay where they're at and not risk. I mean, there's not a lot to move up for, really. You can get good value where you're at in most cases, but I mean, there'll probably be a trade here or there.
All right. I got all kinds of stuff going on here. Jordan Thackeray says, "What's up, boys?" Hey, Jordan, how you doing?
Jordan.
Chris Quadrini said, "Up $2,500 in 5 weeks since joining OddsJam. Bob, you need more positive EV bets, brother. Listen to Mike. Go Rangers." Okay, Chris, I got you. Appreciate you being part of OddsJam. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you're having such success. Get more success. We want you to have more. Bananas and grapes, most confident NBA pick. Well, Mike, let's throw. Don't you think we ought to do it right now?
Yeah, let's dive into it. My most.
I was going to say, let's do the parlay.
No, let's wait. He wants the most confident pick, Bob.
Hey, well, what do you got? What do you got?
Look, I think that tonight's the night that Miami closes out Atlanta. I think that you can ride them on the point spread -2.5 in the first half. So I believe that that's a real confident bet there.
Expect them to
come out firing and hopefully put some doubt in Atlanta's mind that they have any shot at competing any longer. So
is that your lock?
No, I mean, sort of a lock, but no, we'll give another pick for a lock. We'll do the people of service and say, no, that's just a pick y'all can tail and that I'm confident in, and we'll get to the lock later.
Hey, love it, man. Tim McIntyre, Chris, what's your subscription price? Jordan Thackeray says Heat. By the way, Jimmy Butler's not playing tonight, guys. I guess you knew that already. And Bananas and Grapes just said that Jimmy Butler out. Chris Quadrini says, "I have coffee every morning with you, Bob. Just busting your balls." And Jordan Thackeray says, "Victor Oladipo prop overs."
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
Agreed. And I think that I know. Look, this hurts losing Jimmy Butler. But I think this can kind of change Miami's game in terms of if Atlanta will want to play at a faster pace. And I think that Oladipo will be better suited because he's not the two-way player Jimmy Butler is. So I think Miami could get into a little bit of a shootout in this game. And I'm still confident that Miami's going to wrap this thing up tonight because they don't want to go back to Atlanta with Atlanta's crowd. Having potential to force a game 7. They need to close it out now.
All right, so we're on NBA playoffs. So let's just talk here. We've got what do we got tonight? We got Atlanta, Miami. We just talked about that. Minnesota and Memphis. I know one book had a first field goal, risk-free kind of thing. If your team wins, up to $25 back. I went with Memphis and Ja Morant in that game. But I'm pretty confident. Confident Memphis is going to win.
Hey, we need to let the people know. Get on OddsJam.com and check out the NBA page because there are some first basket prop bets. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that the one yesterday hit last night. So get on the website, OddsJam.com. There is a link for some player prop bets. There is a link for a same game parlay on there. The first basket prop bet, as I mentioned. So get on oddsjam.com, click on the NBA link, and check out all of the articles that they've got posted there.
Okay. I want to get on further. What are you feeling on Minnesota and Memphis? You think Memphis wins tonight?
This is another game that I think Memphis especially can come out solid in the first half. I think that they need to establish themselves early. I really expect this to be a competitive game, though, honestly. I really do. I think that these two teams are evenly matched in star power, but I also think that Ja Morant can take kind of a backseat role. Let Desmond Bane eat tonight, man. Let that guy eat. He is a stud. He is big time, and he has stepped up for Memphis throughout these playoffs big time.
Okay, Pelicans Suns, your feelings on that?
You know, my feelings going into the last game was Phoenix would find a way to not allow New Orleans to have life. Now that they have life, I think that you're looking at a 7-game series here now. I think that the combination of Ingram and McCollum is now more of an advantage than what Phoenix has to counter with, you know, Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton. I mean, I think that the advantage right now goes to New Orleans because of how good Ingram and McCollum have been together. I don't want to say Phoenix will lose this series, but I really truthfully believe this is 7 games.
All right. I'm done with NBA playoffs. I want to get to NHL here in a bit, but I really want to get to your plays that you've got for tonight. Everybody always looks forward to Mike's plays, and that way I'm going to go ahead and read comments while you're doing that. How's that sound?
That works for me, Bob. Let me know when I'm shared, and I will dive into it.
Okay. You're on. Now, I know you already got a few plays.
All right, so Trae Young tonight. Look, these Trae Young unders have been hitting. So under 37.5 PRA, got it at -115 on BetMGM. Once again, I think that Trae Young is, even if he gives you 20 plus, I don't think he'll get enough assists and rebounds to put this in danger of hitting. So, and vice versa, I truly believe if he puts up a 30-point game, I don't think he will have enough assists and rebounds. I just think that these unders have been cash money on him. Karl Anthony Towns, believe it or not, Bob, we got to ride the over 37.5 PRA on him. And lines are, you're going to get better value than what I got on that right now. Patrick Beverley, under 19.5 PRA. We got that at +102 on FanDuel. Karl Anthony Towns was on BetMGM. These two picks are tomorrow's picks, so we'll jump over them and we'll dive into a Caesars play. DeAndre Ayton, under 20.5 points, +110 on Caesars. Right now, we're in the green on the closing line value. Bang, bang, let's get it. And the next play, we're jumping to DraftKings. Desmond Bane, over 3.5 assists, +135. Really good odds on that play. We are really beating the closing line value well there. And then Karl Anthony Towns, assuming he doesn't get into foul trouble, folks. If he doesn't get into foul trouble, as evidenced last game, these will hit. Over 10.5 rebounds, -102 on FanDuel, beating the closing line value there as well.
Okay. I got comments. That Ayton under is money, says Jordan Thackeray. Bananas and Grapes says Rangers money line. I'm not so sure on that one. And that is going to lead us into, Mike, our NHL talk here, because there's a lot on the line tonight. We only have 3 games left in the season, and there are some playoff maneuvering that are happening. The Florida Panthers, who cares? They clinched the President's Trophy tonight if they beat the Bruins. If they beat the Bruins. That's a big if. After giving up 8 goals the other night, not impressed with the Panthers. The Maple Leafs could clinch the number 2 playoff seed in the Atlantic Division. It's going to be Maple Leafs and Lightning in the first round, most likely. The Hurricanes, I almost called them the Carolina Panthers, Mike. The Hurricanes.
You've done that before.
I know. Clinch the Metropolitan Division if they defeat the Rangers in any fashion. I expect that to happen tonight. The Oilers clinch the number 2 seed in the Pacific Division if they defeat the Pittsburgh Penguins in any fashion. The Kings, who are idle, can clinch a playoff berth if Dallas defeats Vegas. And the Oilers and Kings will wind up clinching a second and third. The Predators got all kinds of ways that they could clinch tonight a playoff berth, and the Dallas Stars, pretty simple, clinch a playoff berth if they beat Vegas. Folks and Mike, let's just ask this question right now. I asked it earlier on the radio show. I'm going to ask it right now. Are the Vegas Golden Knights in trouble? Are they toast?
I believe so, yes. I think Dallas puts them away tonight. Dallas has been very inconsistent, but when you really look at the two teams, I like Dallas a lot more than I like Vegas. I think that they are, as we stand right now, a more playoff caliber team than what Vegas is. I think Vegas' season is going to end how it started, and that is disappointment.
Well, Chris Quadrini is right about that. Vegas is probably toast. You're along with Mike. He also said, Bob, if Blues beat the Avs, they are for real in playoffs. Dude, they're for real no matter what. Let me explain something to you. They're for real for one reason. Vladimir Tarasenko is playing lights out. He's playing the best hockey of his career, bar none. Both ends of the ice. The first 80-point scorer in Blues history since Pavel Demitra. And I'm telling you right now, the Blues are going to be tough for another reason. Craig Berube is one hell of a friggin' coach, dude. He is a hell of a coach. He's got these guys. He doesn't have meetings in rooms. He has them right out there on the ice by the bench.
Yeah.
George says, don't come after Bob's Blues, boy.
Yeah, no kidding. He'll come out. Yeah. The people know that. Look, I think the Blues are for real, though. I mean, when you take a look at what they've been doing, there's no two ways about it. Vladimir Tarasenko, you guys got to remember, this is a guy that carried the Blues and performed in the playoffs when he wasn't playing his best hockey of his career. So imagine what you can get out of him now. I mean, they were in the Western Conference Finals when they lost to San Jose the one year.
I got comments here. I got to respond to him. Chris says goaltending and special teams win the Stanley Cup. Yeah, no kidding. I agree. 100%, Chris. Here's the deal. Ville Husso is one of the best goaltenders in the league, and Jordan Binnington's won a cup. And Jordan Binnington is fixed. He's right. Berube's got him fixed. You're absolutely right. Do the Blues make the cup? Bananas and grapes? I don't know. I know he's all over Igor over there for the Rangers, okay? But, talk to me when you play in the real conference, and that's the Western Conference, buddy. All right.
I just want to point out that the Blues right now, they kind of remind me of how Pittsburgh was with Murray and Fleury. You had the controversy there, and they still found a way to get it done. So it's not a bad thing to have a Stanley Cup winning goaltender as your backup, along with a young future, hopefully star goaltender who is hot that you have to ride at the time. So again, the problem for the Blues is going to be they have to face Colorado in the second round, and before that,
they beat Minnesota.
Minnesota is going to be tough.
Okay, so I got two other things I'm going to tell you. Side bet, Bob says Chris. Okay, I got two other things to tell you here, Chris. All right, number one, the Tarasenko line with Robert Thomas and Buchnevich, which, by the way, nice trade with your Rangers, huh? Sammy Blais for Buchnevich. Way to go, Rangers. Good job. They all have 20 or more points in this month. They're the first Blues line to do that since Brett Hull, Brendan Shanahan, and Craig Janney.
Listen, I am going to say this. And who was it? Who's our Rangers fan? What's his name?
Chris Quadrini.
Chris, I am so sorry. But unfortunately, this has happened to a lot of teams. You got Doug Armstrong. He did it to Philadelphia with Braden Shin. Here, take Yori Laterra. I mean, fleeced him with that absolute scrub. Then he turns around to Buffalo and says, boy, that Ryan O'Reilly guy you guys have Patrick Berglund, have Vladdy Sobotka. And unfortunately, Doug Armstrong is a hustler when it comes to maneuvering his way through trades and giving them what they think is good value, but really he's ripping them off. I mean, Doug Armstrong is he's a good GM.
I would like nothing better, Chris, than to see the Rangers and the Blues in the Stanley Cup Finals. It would be great, but I'm going to tell you something right now. He fleeced you guys with Blay for Buchnevich, who now is a 30-goal scorer, dude. He's playing on a line with Tarasenko, and brother, I'm telling you, he said $10 Rangers go further than the Blues, and now he just said, okay, that's it, $100 Rangers go further.
Oh, you got Chris heated. No, hey, listen, I will say this, Chris. The Rangers do need some respect on their name. I think a lot of people probably tend to think, well, no, Carolina, we'll take Carolina over the Rangers. I think the Rangers are more dangerous and probably more profitable when you look at what you're going to have in the playoffs. I think a lot of people are going to be high on Carolina. I think that you can find some money in the Rangers come playoff time.
Well, Carolina's got a goaltender depth problem right now, so you got to take that into consideration. So when you talk about their power play, let's talk about the Blues power play, brother. All right, one of the best in the league. The Blues goal differential is number 4 in the league. Their differential in the second period, what are they, plus 57? Oh my gosh. Guys, that's more than 24 teams differential for a whole game. So there we go. You got fleeced by Armstrong. Now it's time to get to a couple other things. Mike has come up with a parlay for us tonight. I want you guys to look at this. 3 picks in the Timberwolves Grizz game. Desmond Bane, 20-plus points. John Morant, over 9.5 assists. And the Grizzlies on the money line. That's plus 310. You guys like that? I hope you do.
I do. I think that's got very, very good potential. Desmond Bane has been, picking up the no slack. I mean, John Morant's been magnificent since coming back. But I think John Morant realizes, hey, I can just feed this guy and let him get going. And then whenever the time for me to attack and get, assert myself on the offensive end comes, it'll be just that much easier. So Desmond Bane, I think, is good for 20-plus tonight, and I think Morant's going to feed him.
Jordan Thackeray wants to add Bane over 3.5 threes.
Yeah, I like that too. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you got that.
Yeah,
now it's time for your lock.
Throw that on. Yeah. Throw that on that parlay, buddy, and you just juiced it up big time, and I love that. Yes. Great call.
Okay, Mike. Here you go. It's your lock of the night. It's your turn.
Yeah, my lock of the night, Bob, is the Grizzlies minus 3.5 in the first half. I think they come out flying. I think that they realize that they can't fall down 3-2 and let Minnesota potentially steal home court completely from them and put them on the brink of elimination on the road. So I love Memphis to come out to set the tone in the first half. That's my lock.
Okay. All right. Well, it's my turn now. And now, by the way, I am now 19-14. Okay.
I am 24-15.
Okay. I got a win last night. And I am going with I'm back-to-back nights, guys. Back-to-back nights. I'm riding the Dodgers at minus 1.5 against the Diamondbacks. And exactly, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to take this a step further. I'm taking the Dodgers minus 2.5. Forget the minus 1.5.
Okay.
Minus 2.5. I can get it for plus 105 on BetMGM and Caesars. That is my lock of the night. I'm going with the Dodgers again.
I like it.
Fan going with the Dodgers. All right. Rangers and Blues have tied second best power play in the NHL. Looks like it's up to the net keeper. Yep, probably so. And one of those net keepers, Chris, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. One of those net keepers has won a Stanley Cup, and your boy hasn't. So there you go. I'm ending it on that. Jordan said my lock of the night is the Heat play the Hawks tonight. Ha 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 ha. Whatever.
And we know what he means by that. Basically, we were just expecting you, Bob, to give us a live bet that we can't bet. Hey, wait till the Heat game starts and see what the score is, and then tell us what to bet, huh?
Igor. Or cowbell.
Got Izzy in the background. Look at the dog.
Fashizzle. She's fashiz. Fashiz is.
She growled. She didn't want to come in. Say bye. Tell them we'll see him tomorrow.
See you guys.